A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to Standard 1 students. I am Ms. Shweta Mishra and I am going to teach you grammar today. So first of all, I would like to ask you all that please do watch this video as many times as you want. And if you're having any doubts, any problems in understanding anything, so please note it down in your copy and ask your class teachers and they will definitely help you out. And then I want to say that please do watch and please attend the classes that you are having, the online classes, because attending the classes is very important. As you all know that there are different things that is done in the classes. You will interact with your teachers, you will study it better, you can ask your questions live when you are present with your teacher. So please do attend the classes. It's very important for all of you. So now let's start with our subject. So in grammar, we are going to study today about unseen passage. Now, what is an unseen passage? Unseen passage is a passage that you have never studied before and it is not from your course book. It is some random paragraph that we have picked it up and we have given to you. And what we have to do from that unseen passage is that we have to read the passage. Then there are some questions given there and we have to find the answers in that passage only. Okay, because all the answers are present there only. The questions that are given to you, you will find each and every answer of that questions in that passage only. So this is what we call unseen passage. Now this passage is not from your course book. It can be taken from anywhere. Okay, and you have to just read it properly, nicely, and then you have to answer the questions that are related to that passage. Okay, okay. So now let's start with our passage. Today in Unseen Passage, we are going to study about lions. As we all know, lion is the king of the jungle and we all love lions, right? So we are going to study about lions today. So let's see. Starting with, the lion is a big cat. It is a wild animal that lives in grasslands. Now, lion is a big cat. Now, we know that lion, there is a cat family in which lion, tigers, cats, all these animals come. So, lion is also included in the cat family. Okay, it's just that it is bigger in size and it is also a big cat. Okay, now it is a wild animal. As we all know that we don't keep lions as a pet animal or domestic animal. As we all know that the animals are divided into three groups. First is the pet animals, second is the domestic animals, and third is the wild animals, right? So these lions, they are wild animals. They are not kept as a pet animal or domestic animals. Okay, now sorry. Now they live in grasslands. Now grasslands are a big field which is having lots and lots of grasses present there. So this is known as grasslands. You can see a group of lion. They are living in a grassland in the picture. Okay, moving to the next sentence. Lion hunts for food. As we all know that lions are carnivorous animals. That means they are only eating the flesh of other animals. And how do they find their food? They go on a hunt. Okay, they go after their prey, they kill them and then they eat their flesh. So they hunt for their food. Okay, they do not have the food ready in front of them. They have to work for it, work very hard for it. They have to run after that prey. They have to catch it and kill it and then eat the flesh of that animal. So lion hunts for food. Next sentence, let's see. Now, you can see lion in a jungle safari or at a wildlife sanctuary. Now, what is jungle safari or wildlife sanctuary? Now, these are the places where people go and watch lions, where lion is living in a natural habitat. It is living in a jungle. Okay, and it is roaming around like that only. We don't keep it in cages or we don't train the lion, but it is that the people come and see them. Like in the picture, you can see the people are coming. They are seeing the lion. They are clicking pictures. So it's just that they will go see the lion, okay, and they will just move on. And why these wildlife sanctuaries are made? Because it started when the people started hunting lions for their skin. Okay, so in that way the lions population decreased. So to protect lions, they made wildlife sanctuaries, and through that what happened that these lions, they are protected now. And it's just that if you want to see the lions, you can go and see them, but you cannot harm these lions, okay, or you cannot just go near the lions. From a distance you can see them, you cannot go near them, you cannot harm them. Okay, next sentence. Now, lions are also kept inside cages in zoos. Now you have gone into zoo, right? In Patna Zoo also you have gone and you have seen the lions are kept inside the cages. Now these lions, they are kept inside the cages so that people can come and watch them. Okay, so they live in cages as well. Here the food is served to them. They don't go on a hunt for their food. They hear the people of the zoo, they give them food. Okay, and they are living in a cage. You can see the picture in the cage they are living, right? Now, a baby lion is called a cub. As we all know, the male lion is known as lion only, the female is known as lioness, and the baby of the lion is known as cub. You can see a beautiful picture and a cute picture of a lion's baby, and this is known as cub. C-U-B, cub. Moving to the next sentence, students. A group of lion is called a pride. As we know that many animals love to live in a group, right? So these lions, they love to live in a group, and the group of these lions, they are known as pride. Okay, P-R-I-D-E, pride. Moving to the next sentence. A male lion has a thick mane. Now what is mane? You can see in the picture right here. The hair that is around its neck. You can see there's a lot of hair around its neck. So this is known as mane. Okay, now lions, they have mane around their neck. A lot of hair that is around their neck, or you can see a lot of hairs are present there, right? So this is known as mane of the lion. A male lion has a thick mane. Okay, next sentence. The female lion called lioness does not have a mane. Okay, as we all know that the male is lion, female is lioness, and the baby is cub. So the lioness, okay, the female lion, it is not having mane around its neck. You can see the female lion is sitting here in the picture, and it is not having mane around its neck. Like if you will see that the male lions, they are having thick manes, but the female lioness, they do not have manes. And the thing is that the male lions do not go on a hunt. Okay, the female lions mostly go for a hunt for the food. Okay, so this is also a difference between male lion and female lion. Now next. Sorry. Its powerful legs helps it to run fast after its prey. Okay, you can see this lion is running very fast, right? So they are having very powerful legs that helps them to run very fast after its prey, because the prey also runs faster, and if they have to catch their prey, if they have to survive on the flesh of other animals, so they have to hunt for them, right? They have to go for they have to go on a hunt, right? So if they will not have strong legs, powerful legs, and if they will not run fast, what will happen? They will not be easier it will not be easier for the tiger to lion to catch the prey. Okay, prey are the animals that they feed upon. As we all have studied that the animals that hunt other animals are known as predators, and the animals that are being hunted by the these animals are known as prey. Okay, so these prey, they also run fast, and these lions, they have to run fast to catch them easily and hunt for them. Okay, let's move. Let's see all the sentences together, students. Now, as you all can see, the lion is a big cat. It is a wild animal that lives in grasslands. Lion hunts for food. You can see a lion in a jungle safari or at a wildlife sanctuary. Lions are also kept inside cages in zoos. A baby lion is called a cub. A group of lion is called a pride. A male lion has a thick mane. The female lion, called the lioness, does not have a mane. Its powerful legs helps it to run fast after its prey. So these are all sentences that we have combined together and written here. Okay. Now what you have to do is that you have to find the answer. Now I will be giving you questions that you have to find in this paragraph. So let's start with the answer the following questions, and all the questions are related from this passage only, and all the answers we have found from the passage only. So you can see the first question, where do lions live? Lions live in grasslands. Where do lions live? Lions live in grasslands. Moving to the next question, students. Sorry. How do lions get food? Lions hunt for food. How do lions get food? Lions hunt for food. As we all know that if they will not go for a hunt, they will not survive because they will not get a food prepared in front of them. Right? So they have to go and hunt for the animals to get the flesh of the other animals. So they have to go on a hunt. So lions hunt for food. Next question. Question number 3. Where can you see a lion in a zoo? Now we can see lion inside the cage in a zoo. As we all know that in zoo, the lions are kept inside the cage so that the people could easily see them from near. So where can you see a lion in a zoo? We can see lion inside the cage in a zoo. Next sentence. Next question, that is question number 4. What is a baby lion called? A baby lion is called a cub. What is a baby lion called? A baby lion is called a cub. Moving to the next question, students. Question number 6. Now, does a female lion have a mane? No, a female lion does not have a mane. Now, we all know that only male lions do have mane, but female lions do not have mane. So, does a female lion have a mane? No, a female lion does not have a mane. Moving to next. Question number 7. What is a pride? A group of lions is called a pride. What is a pride? A group of lions is called a pride. Now these are the 7 questions, students, that you have to write in your grammar copy. Learn and write. And with that you have to read the unseen passage. And you can learn the definitions of adjective, verb or sentence also. Okay. Now I hope everyone understood. So thank you, students. Oh, sorry, there's one more question. I just forgot. Sorry for the interruption. So how do the powerful legs of a lion help it? This is question number 7, I guess. I'm really sorry that I forgot about this question. So let's start. How do the powerful legs of a lion help it? It helps it to run fast after its prey. How do the powerful legs of a lion help it? It helps it to run fast after the prey. Okay, now as we all know that they have to go for a hunt, and if they will not have powerful legs to catch the prey, so they cannot survive because they will not have food and they will starve to death. So they have very powerful legs that helps them to catch their prey easily. Okay. So now everyone, thank you everyone. So I hope everyone understood everything, and please do attend the classes. I am requesting all the students of class 1 that please do attend all the classes that you are having, and if you are having any doubts, please do ask your class teachers. So thank you everyone. Have a great day. Thank you.